Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Fortitude Fix. I hope you're well. My name is DaShanna, and in today's video, I am filming Aurora's 8-month update. Listen, I know I missed some months, but things have been going on. When Aurora was born, there was a lot happening in my life, okay? Even after it, adjusting to 2 kids, going back to work, the holidays came. Yes, girl. The holidays came, we got sick, all 4 of us were sick, and it's a new year. So, happy new year. I wanted to just wipe the slate clean and come back and do what I can this year. I'm doing what I can. Okay, so I have just a couple minutes while it is just me and Aurora here at home. I do need to go pick up Nova. She is hanging out with her best friend and our nanny. So I will go get her in about 20 minutes or so. But I wanted to sit down and film this video about Aurora since so much has changed. She has grown tremendously. And without further ado, you can hear her in the background. We are in Aurora's palace right now. This is her room. So let me grab her. I don't know if she's gonna stay for the whole video, but this is who y'all came to see. Aurora. Aurora. Hey. Say hey, friends. Say hi, friends. Say hey, friends. This is Aurora. If you are new to my channel, I have 2 baby girls. One is 2, that is Nova, who I'm gonna go get in a little bit. And this is Aurora, she just turned 8 months. Hey girl. So this one has always been camera shy. Nova is like all about the camera, put me in front of the camera. She's such a ham. This one, literally, this is the clam quarter, okay? If y'all used to watch Rugrats, it makes her clam up. But here she is in all her 8-month glory. Now you say hi. Say hi, friends. Look at that face. Look at those eyes. All right, so this little one is 8 months old. I cannot believe it. She is crawling. You okay? She is crawling all over the place. She's pulling herself up on things. She has been crawling since she just turned 6 months. And she's been pulling herself up since like 5 months. Wild, right? She is a wiggly worm. She wants to get up and go. She wants to follow big sister. And she doesn't like to be held or constrained, so I am going to say hi and say bye-bye. I'm gonna go ahead and just put her here. She looks like she wants to get the camera. She looks like she wants to get her bottle. So I will go ahead and give you this little miss. Oh, she is excited. Wait, I want y'all to see this. Hold on. Here, okay. Do you want your bottle? Is that gonna make you stay? Okay, well that'll make her stay. All right. So she is still breastfed. This is pumped milk that I am pumping, and she can't get enough. Oh gosh, girl, I don't know. If she could get up and walk right now, she would, but you know, she's not quite there yet, but she'll be there soon. She is also on solids. We're doing kind of, I don't know, a hybrid, if you will. She gets, you know, a little bit of what we're eating. She also has her own y'all, is that like in the Black Mama's Handbook where you just make that noise and your kids know what it means? But yeah, so she gets a little bit of what we're eating. Obviously it's cut and prepared in a way that is helpful for her to eat and safe for her to eat. And she also has some purees that I made from scratch. So I do pretty much make everything that she eats other than some of the solids that she's getting during the day. So that's exciting. She is babbling up a storm, mama, and all these other things, all these other words, huh? So you are just acting out for the people today. Yeah, y'all, this how come y'all didn't warn me, okay, about the second child? They give zero F's. They give 0. She is hype and excited, and everyone says that she's her daddy's twin. They say that Nova is my twin and that Aurora is her daddy's twin. Now, let's talk about sleep, shall we? Want to talk about sleep? So Aurora is sleeping through the night. When she turned 6 months, we officially sleep trained, and she got the hang of it in about 10 to 14 days, and she is doing really well with it. So she knows how to self-soothe. She puts herself to sleep. I put her down awake, and she just goes to bed. She does wake up, you know, at times throughout the night. Not much, but maybe once or twice, sometimes 3 times, but she is able to put herself back to sleep, which is amazing. We will watch her on the monitor, and we just kind of know, like, oh, okay, that little sound, she's just turning over or just looking to find her binky, and then she's out. She's back asleep. So it's awesome. I am so proud of her. Her and big sister are doing very well, and I will try to do like an interview with my 2-year-old or something type of video. I know y'all haven't seen her in a while. Oftentimes I am filming when they are sleeping. As you can see why. She's sleeping very well, and I'm very, very proud of her and the progress that she has done, because if you saw any of my first videos after she was born, it was very hard. She was eating a lot, and she was eating very, very often, and at that time I was nursing, and it was very hard. So yes, breast milk is still the primary, you know, food source for her. She came out of the bow. So I am pumping. I'm pumping 2 times a day. I was pumping 3 times a day, but I moved down to 2. For my mental health, because pumping is a lot. And if you listen to the Fortitude podcast, if you listen to my podcast, link down below, you can find it anywhere that you find your podcast. But I just recently had an episode about my cracked nipples, and just being completely honest, 100% like raw, real about the process and what's been going on with that. But we are no longer nursing. She does not want to nurse. She doesn't have an interest in nursing. She also does not get a lot of milk when she nurses, which causes her to then eat more frequently. And so I just listen to her. She's essentially telling me, Mom, I don't want to do this. Mom, this is not working for me. Stop forcing it. And I submitted. I said, you know what? You're right. And so I am pumping, and I am giving her my breast milk through bottles. And so this was easier for her dad to help feed. It gave me a little bit more freedom, and it also made her a lot happier. So I am a big fan of doing what works for you and your family, and that's where we're at. Yes. It is so interesting having 2 kids, 2 and under. She is so active. She wants to do everything that her big sister does. She even followed her sister up the stairs once. I was standing right there, but I saw her pull herself up, and she was like, you know, looking and standing, and then she literally started to like climb up the stairs. So I followed her, and she went about 4 steps up to our first landing, and she did it all by herself. And it was so wild because no one had taught her that. I didn't even know she knew how to like do that. But I guess if you're crawling, you already know the whole, you know, step process. It was so wild to see her do that. If you all remember, Nova ended up upstairs with her dad once when we were back at our old apartment. And I had no idea she could climb stairs, and she was upstairs with her dad. And her dad was like, you know, Nova's up here. And I'm like, what? So anyway, we got the baby gates. We got everything already set up, obviously, because we do have a toddler. But she is progressing, and she's progressing pretty quickly. And I'm not ready. I don't know that I'm ready. She's very curious. She's starting to be very interested in our Yorkie, Mocha. They are building their own special bond and relationship. She loves getting into his water dish and knocking it over. She also enjoys standing over like the dishwasher when I'm doing dishes. She pulls herself up and stands. So she is just a joy, huh? Yes, you are. And she's so funny. She's starting to get a little bit of personality. She's a little bit cheeky too. It's so funny to like watch her personality develop. I am over the moon, in love with this little girl, and I'm so glad that she is a part of our family. She had a doctor's appointment last month, and she will have a new one next month. All right, so I will probably do an update next month because it's the 9-month appointment and it's the 9 months in, 9 months out kind of thing. So I plan on doing something really fun to celebrate her 9 months. But let's see, when she went for her 7-month appointment, she went in November and she was 17 pounds, 9.1 ounces. So I put her in the 73rd percentile. For weight, she is 2 feet and 3.95 inches. That puts her in the 98th percentile for her height. And her head circumference is 17.9 inches, and she's in the 78th percentile for that. So in terms of height, my girls are both in the 98th percentile for their age group. Aurora is the cutest thing ever, and she is doing so well. Thank you so much to all of you, her YouTube aunties and uncles and cousins. She is thriving, super happy, super chunky. Look at these thighs. And I'm just over the moon, in love. She's sleeping through the night, and that makes me very happy. I feel like I'm sort of kind of getting back to myself after 8 months. Aurora means dawn, and something that my mom used to always say in her sermons was that it's always darkest before the dawn. When you go through really hard times, it does get better. There is light on the other end of it. And after her passing, obviously I was pregnant with this little one, and it was a really hard time. And then she arrived on Mother's Day. So this is Aurora. And yes, we have to keep her greased up. You may have saw her kind of itching a little bit. We have to keep her greased up. We're using a lot of baby Aquaphor around here. She does have some dry skin and some like patchy skin. Nothing to be too concerned about, but we are keeping an eye on it. And it's just something that, like baby eczema perhaps, that she has. And I think her dad was the same way when he was little as well. But that is gonna do it for Aurora's 8-month update. Thank you all so much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and join the fam. It is a new year, and I plan to be a lot more consistent here on my channel. Go ahead and check the description box for everything: my podcast, my Etsy shop, my Amazon storefront, everywhere that you can follow me online, and I will see you right back here in my very next video. As always, remember to fill your cup. Bye. Let's say bye. Bye. Say bye-bye. Awowa.